Hi and welcome or welcome back to Fix My AG Doll. Today I'm going to be going through the experiences that I had at the American Girl doll place at Washington, D.C. for the June 2nd Berry event. I'll also be unboxing and showing that. I'm re-recording this because I listened back to everything that I said and it was extremely ranty and rambly, but not in a good way. So I'm going to basically synthesize my thoughts, especially now that I've had some more time to process. So just as a heads up, this is not going to be overwhelmingly positive. I do have a lot of thoughts and things to say about how this all went. So right now you can see I'm unboxing the goodie bag that I got on my way out. Basically, if you don't know, there was this berry event that was advertised, and they basically, said that this is an exclusive first look at new arrivals. And so I think a lot of people in the community were pretty excited. I think a lot of people, including myself, thought that they were going to release another part to Addy, Josefina, and Kirsten's collection, perhaps their summer outfits, which would only make sense since summer is basically here. But that's not what happened. Basically, they released a few mid, to put it plainly, Truly Me outfits. And I mean, are they cute? Yes, but they're just like over the top patriotic. I'm just like so over the like red, white, and blue everything. It's just really irritating. And I understand that it's the Olympics, but first of all, most of the dolls that they even advertised in, like the outfits in, don't look very good. Whatever. I'll put that aside. So you had the Olympics outfits, and then you also had the birthday outfits and like a birthday cake set. And I think like the Bitty Babies and Willie Wishers got some birthday outfits too. And that's it. Like I literally walked into the store and I was like, where's the new stuff? Like the store literally looked the same as when I was there about a month ago now. I was like looking around. I was like, what's new? Why did I come here? Why did I drive an hour and a half and pay $10 for this? And I think this is where my irritation comes from. One, is it really a first look? Like, I think a lot of us got the catalogs, a couple days beforehand that already showed the outfit. So I'm like, well, the surprise was like ruined. Like, we already knew that that was coming. It doesn't feel like a first look. And then like the birthday outfits, I swear I already thought that those had come out. I think, there had already been leaks. They had already used those outfits in promotional images. So I, honest to God, already thought that they had come out. So I was just like, okay, that's it? Are we serious? And maybe, I don't know, maybe this was also supposed to be surrounding like the Addy, Josefina, Kirsten release as well, and the Julie outfits too. I guess I should add that in. But, that's also not an exclusive first look because those were released a while back now. And to top it off, and this might be just a DC thing, so, if you went to the other events and this wasn't an issue, please let me know. But there was nothing there. It was so picked over. And the DC store is like a really busy store. Like every time I go to the DC store, it's always packed. There's always lots of people. I think it's probably one of their more profitable stores. I mean, it's literally servicing the richest zip code in America. So I'm not concerned about the DC store going out of business. But the event took place at like 6:30 in the evening. And so when we got there, everything was already picked over. Spoiler alert, I got an Addy doll. There were, I think I counted like between 10 to 12 Addies in the whole store. And they were clearly like the leftover Addies because I got one of two that weren't, in my opinion, defected. Like the other ones either had like wonky lip paint, wonky tooth paint, wonky eyes. Like, be so for real. And there were very few Kirstens left. I think there were even fewer Kirstens than there were Addies. There were some more Josefinas because she's not as popular as the other two. But Like, are we serious? You couldn't like have put those off to the side for these customers who paid to come to this private event, came from far away. I mean, I had to drive an hour and a half to just pick from leftovers. Like, you couldn't just put them to the side, like have some set off. And to top it off, they literally did not even have Addie's birthday outfits or Kirsten's birthday outfits. And so many people, like myself, went there being like, I'm going to hold off on buying one of these new release dolls so that I can pick my doll in person and buy the birthday outfit and get the triple points and have it or go towards the 250. But we couldn't do that. And so many of us were like so irritated. And like, yes, you could order at the like the cash register as part of your order and it still would count towards it. But I try to be a very climate conscious person and I'm like, are we so for real? Am I really gonna make them like, I already have like such a big carbon footprint from just driving my ass over to DC, and now you want me to ship one little tiny box from Wisconsin to like Pennsylvania because it wasn't there? Like, no, I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm just going to wait until all those rewards come in and then I can do a bulk order of a bunch of stuff and try to, reduce all the shipping that happens as a result of this. So, yeah, I was just super annoyed about that, especially because, like, I mean, pretty much all the adult collectors that were there, we were all like, where are these outfits? Like, we all waited for these outfits. Again, they should have, like, set them aside and had some of that inventory because they had to have known that that would be a popular product that a lot of collectors would want. But anyways, here you can see my Addy. I'm really pleased with her. I think she's so pretty. But again, like I was saying, like so many of them had defects. But, I really prioritized trying to get like full lips, eyebrows stamped on correctly, eyelashes going in the same direction, all those things. I think that she turned out to be a really cute doll, and I'm so happy to have her in my collection finally. And I'm just like kind of upset that like me getting this doll is just now gonna be forever tainted with this like underwhelming, oversold experience. Again, in my opinion. And I've watched some other videos of like people going to like the different events, or like the events in other cities and they had good experiences and that's wonderful. And I did really enjoy, talking to other people. I mean, that's like one of the best parts, right? Is like meeting other people who share their same passions as you. But the food was like kind of underwhelming. Like I was seeing videos like from the New York one. I was like, you had waffles? Are you so serious? Like all they had at the DC one was like some finger sandwiches and like the cinnamon buns, which they like were hardly restocking, and like the lemon bars. And I was like, hello? Can we please have some more? Yeah, I just was really not happy about that. And, this was all on like the coattails of the price increase. So it all just, I think, felt like, and I don't know that they intended it this way, but this is what it felt like. It felt like we were kind of manipulated and taken advantage of. Like we bought tickets for this event well before the price increase. The price increase happened. We show up. The releases are just like some regular ass Truly Me outfits, and they're not in stock in most of most of the things that people were there to get. Yeah, I was not happy about that. In addition to like other things not being stocked, like Kaya has been back ordered since literally winter. Why? Like 6 months? She's like back ordered till like midsummer, I think. What? Like I know there were so many people that walked into that store, went up to the Kaya display, and were like, where is this girl? Where is she hiding at? Why is she not here? Yeah, I was not thrilled about that. And just some other like random outfits and things that I was like, this is like really low stock. Like there was literally like a handful of them, or it was just like not even there. So not thrilled about that. But yeah, I just thought I should put that out there. Honestly, I mean, suspect that they're not going to do another event until like the Girl of the Year reveal in, I guess, September, which is wild and a whole different conversation. But I don't plan on going to that because I don't collect the Girls of the Year anyways. But I'm going to be moving to California this summer, but in Northern California, so I just like don't think I'm going to make an effort to go to another one for a while because I'm like it's not going to be worth hopping on a plane to LA for something like this unless they specifically say we're going to release a new doll. I think that that's maybe like my lesson learned. Yeah. So I yeah, I've processed. I'm okay. I've now that I've unboxed everything, I'm so happy. Again, look at how freaking cute my Addy is. And if you see any defects on her, please don't point them out to me because I will cry and I will be sad. I worked so hard to try and find the best Addy possible. And I think that she's super, super cute, and just such a wonderful addition to my collection. And I'm really, really hopeful that they release more of the outfits for those three soon. Because I thought that they would have at this one released their Saves the Day outfits, so their summer outfits, and then for the fall would have released, and by fall I mean like before school starts, so like early August at the latest, ideally late July, so that people could have them for like, school season starting. The Learns a Lessons outfits, so the school outfits. And then they would release the Christmas outfits probably sometime in November. And then the Changes outfits in like January or February. And the Changes outfits are their other winter story, their non-holiday story. And then I thought that like at the 1 year mark of these being released they would release another batch, which I suspect would probably be Samantha and two other dolls. I would love for that to be Marie Grace and Cecile, or maybe Caroline and Cecile, or I don't know, throw Felicity in there too, whatever. But yeah, that's the timeline that I thought we were working with. And honest to God, if they re-release the summer outfits at the end of the month, I'm like actually gonna scream, like not in a good way, because I'm gonna be like, why couldn't you have released them at the event? Like, ugh, I will absolutely lose my mind if that's what happens. You'll be able to hear me screaming from wherever in the world you are. Okay, so hairnet off. Here she is, back to Addy. I was actually pretty annoyed about this hairnet. So the hairnet got like really stuck in her like ribbon, and I ended up pulling some of her hair out of her braid. And her braid is actually like really easy to fix. It's one of the easiest hairstyles I think to like reset and put back into place. But I'm just like, ugh, just another thing that went wrong. But again, we'll survive. She's still cute. Anyways, I'm about to get to like unboxing all the different outfits that I bought to go with it, but if you went to the events, I'd love to hear what your experience was. What was the vibe? What were your expectations? And I guess even if you didn't go, like what did you think was gonna happen? Do you also feel like they kind of like blew it up to be something bigger than it was going to be? Or do you think that I was just too hopeful? I will not be offended if you say I was too hopeful. I just get very excited about American Girl, which I'm sure that many of the people listening right now get really excited. But yeah. And here I'm just doing, double speed opening of these boxes. My scissors are not sharp. I know. Don't put it in the comments. I'm aware. So I got Maryellen's cowgirl outfit. I'm planning on putting her in that in October. I was planning on getting like other outfits, but they were back ordered or sold out, so I couldn't get them. So I kind of had to last minute pivot and get some stuff that was on my list for much later on in the year. But I mean, I was gonna get them anyways, but yeah, whatever. I got Rebecca's Be Forever meat accessories. I'm going to put her in her Be Forever meat outfit later on this year, which I have to get secondhand. Thankfully, those usually don't run very expensive. I was actually pretty shocked at the quality of this. I just watched AG Takes Over video about her like Rebecca collection, and she kind of sold me on getting this and putting her in that outfit. So yeah, I was very surprised at like how hefty and how thick the quality of all these things were. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. And I really like the necklace. I wish it was a tad bit longer. I don't know, maybe it's just like mine, but it's like almost like a choker on her. And it just makes me really nervous with like scratching her vinyl and the metal. And then I thought that this like booklet thing was a weird ad. I wish they would have just like done something else, but whatever. And then I also got Nanea's hula outfit, and this one was one of those where I was like, I was planning on getting this much later, annoyed that I had to get it now, but I was so shocked at the quality of it. It's really, really well done. I mean, like the grass skirt and like the fake flowers for all the different pieces are obviously fake, but they're very sturdy. So like this grass skirt is like way less flimsy than like Molly's grass skirt from her Halloween outfit, if you remember that. So I was like very happy about that. But I think the piece that really shocked me was like the pieces that she holds. I apologize, I forgot the name, but um, they're like really heavy, like really, really heavy. I thought for sure they would be like hollowed out or like a really light, cheap plastic, but they feel like a hard enamel almost in some of the parts of it, and they have the little holders to be able to put her fingers in there. So yeah, I'll leave you with some pictures at the end here of my, well, pictures and videos of my dollies wearing these outfits. And yeah, I'll leave you at that. I do feel like this video was like pretty negative, so I want to leave on like a lighter note and just say, thank you for all of your support. And I'm really, really enjoying kind of being a more active member of this community and, wishing you all well into the summer season. I'm hoping that, all of you are able to get sunshine, relax, take care of yourselves. Don't forget how important it is to take care of yourself, both physically, emotionally, and mentally. So I'll leave you with that and take care. I'll see you in the next video.